what's up, cats and kittens, and shout out to all my Cerebralites. It is me, the Cerebral Diva, and I'm back. But before we go another further, do yourself a favor, and while you're at it, do me a solid. Take a second to hit that subscribe button, and once you've done that, take another second to hit that tiny little bell, and that way you'll be kept in the loop. Having said all of that, let's dive right in. So T.I. and Tiny. Where do we even start with these two? Video surfaced today of T.I. and Tiny during an Xscape concert, and Tiny's actually serenading T.I. as he holds their daughter Eris Harris, which I think is an adorable name, by the way. And when you watch the video footage, you can't help but feel a sense of excitement and romance. You're like, look, she has her man back. And so, and you know, at the end of the day, that's what she wanted. She wanted her man back. And if only for that moment, she has exactly what she wants, and she has it in a very public way. Let this T.I. Tiny moment during this concert also be a lesson learned to these side pieces, i.e. Bernice. You know, she was all on the internet. She was flaunting, you know, her relationship with T.I. and so on and so forth, because she, for whatever reason, thought that she had a leg up on Tiny. But the joke is on her, because at the end of the day, T.I. loves Tiny. I don't care what anybody said. Now, it's a dysfunctional love. It is a dysfunctional love in the purest sense of the word dysfunction. But he loves her in the way that he loves. Now, the thing about T.I., in my opinion, is T.I. is sort of this alpha male energy. He's old school. He's domineering. You know, he's a man. And a man in the sense where he feels like, you know, a woman is subjugated to some degree, where she doesn't really have the same level of say or influence or power in a relationship that he does. Now, there are some women who can exist in those relationships. I am not one of those women, but I believe that Tiny is one of those women who could exist in one of those relationships. And if she's okay with it, who am I to judge? You know, one of my favorite singers and one of my favorite songs is a song by Sade, and it's called Love is Stronger Than Pride. Excuse me. And at the end of the day, I believe that that's true. I believe that sometimes your pride can supersede your emotions, and you know that you want to be with someone, but you're holding on to your pride because you don't want to appear weak or vulnerable, so you don't allow the relationship the opportunity to heal. When it comes to T.I. and Tiny, it's a difficult thing for me, because I feel like because of the history, but because of everything that's happened, they're going to have a hard time repairing that relationship. Do I believe it's irreparably broken? Absolutely not. Do I believe it's irretrievably broken? Absolutely not. Because when you see the energy between the two of them on stage, you know that whatever it is that they have, as dysfunctional as it may be, is something real. And while the parameters or the structure of their relationship may not be typical for most of us, if it works for them, who am I to judge? I just like to see two people being happy. And I love the fact that in that moment, you know, the lyric of the song says, "Look at me, silly me, I'm back in love again." And I'm sure Tiny knows that people are probably looking at her with a side eye like, really, girl, this is what you're going to do? Because there's a part of me that wants to see Tiny move on. You know, I've been sort of lobbying for her to get her own dating show on VH1, where, you know, Tiny's Big Love or something like that, where she goes out and she dates and she's actively pursuing love outside of T.I. You know, maybe a love on her terms and conditions and not necessarily his. But at the same time, they have a family, they have kids, they have history, they have a lot invested in each other. And if the two of them are able to work through that, then great. Like I was saying, sometimes so much has happened that the relationship can never be what it once was, but maybe it can be greater than it once was, because now all of the cards are out on the table. Now everyone knows everything, and there's, you know, sort of no surprises left. At the end of the day, now you have all the information. If you choose to go back into that relationship, you have to go back into it with open eyes. You can't be the victim from this point on. So it was a really touching moment. Like I said, I'm sort of on the fence about it, but at the end of the day, I don't have to date T.I., so it's really not any of my business. I wish them the best of luck. I'm excited just to see Xscape back on stage together. That is one of my all-time favorite Xscape songs, by the way. And I know they've been talking about not making new music, but they have to make new music. When I hear them sing together, it just makes me so excited. So congratulations to T.I. and Tiny. Please work through it. Bernice, yeah, I hope Bernice should be somewhere listening to Monica's Sideline Hoe on repeat, because she really played herself. Even if T.I. is still dealing with Bernice, at this point too, she has to accept her positions. You are forever the side piece. You will never be the wife. You will never be, the main girl. You'll always be the side girl. Even if T.I. makes you the his primary girl, so to speak, the public will always perceive you as the side piece. So that's it, you guys. And that concludes this episode. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, and please share if you feel so inclined. Remember to follow me across all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Also remember, it is better to be pissed off than it is to be pissed on. And it's always, in closing, people, remember to live better, love harder, and think smarter. It is me, the Cerebral Diva. I will talk to you guys again soon. Have a great day. And as always, thank you for listening.